episode 258. Welcome back. I'm Janine, and this is my podcast, Quest for You. Thank you for being here. With myself being out for a small vacation, and everyone around me as well, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the topic of vacation. We all look forward to it. Finally, a break from the monotony of daily life and out into this world. New places, new experiences, excitement and adventure. Time to relax, to learn, and to recharge. But at the same time, the well-deserved and long-awaited break also often means a pause in our small routines and disciplined schedules that we have set up for ourselves. There's often very little time to keep up a daily exercise regimen on vacation. The healthy diet flies out the window when we're faced with the local delicacies of the places that we visit. Other practices like meditation or journaling or that quiet morning walk are hard to maintain when we follow a schedule that is not completely under our control anymore. And we often forget about our plans and visions for the future while away from our laptops, paintbrushes, musical instruments, and other gear that we normally have next to us at home. This is often true, especially for those activities that we've just started not too long ago. When they still come a little difficult to us, we are quick to throw them out the window when the little extra pressure is gone. I have been exercising for many years now. It's part of my life and I need it to feel well. It's rare for me to slouch around for more than 2 days without exercising. One way or another, I will find a way to move my body. But when it comes to my diet, it's a little harder. I make healthy choices most of the time, but I do fall for the desserts more often when I'm confronted with them, which is usually the case when I'm on vacation. And pursuing my other goals while away is even more challenging. But my week in San Diego gave me some time to consider all the elements of my life that are important to me. I consciously made a few choices on this trip that would help me not to completely lose sight of them. And today, I want to share a few of them with you. Maybe you are getting ready to go on vacation, or you're simply struggling to get motivated while at home, laying out by the pool or barbecuing with friends more often. Summer is my favorite season. I was born in summer and I feel at home in the summertime. I need sunshine, water, fresh air, heat, and flip-flops and tank tops to feel on top of the world. I look forward to summer every year with much anticipation, and I look back with much sadness when it's over. But as much as I love summers, as easy it is to get me pulled away, to let the heat paralyze me and make me lazy, to kick back and lose myself in hours of beach time without finishing one chapter in my book, to stroll from one cafe to the next and eat out more often than I should. And in the summer, I always have a healthy appetite for ice cream. In fact, dinner is often just ice cream. And I always plan more getaways in the summer, which later catches up with me when I cannot get my podcast work done. Summers are fun, but summers also require focus. Because if I let go completely of everything that matters to me, and not only put my body on vacation, but also my mind, I find it so much harder to come back. It's almost like starting over. So I hope you find the following few ideas beneficial in helping you keep your momentum going even while on vacation. I've tried all of them, and they work if you want to make them work. Some prior planning and a daily commitment is required. Pick what speaks to you. Pick what you know you will struggle with. And pick what matters most to you. It's unrealistic to expect that you will be able to get up 2 hours earlier every morning while on vacation and exercise, meditate, and read 2 chapters in your book. It's not so much about keeping up with everything the same way as you do while you're at home. It is really more about the notion to keep your priorities on your mind while you are away, to not forget about them, and to do something, no matter how small, to keep them on your mind. That presence then will allow you to weave them subtly into your days. Maybe not every day, but on a few days. And that will make you feel good. I made it to the gym only once while in San Diego, but it was a great workout. It was actually a little sore for a day. And one day is better than no day. So here you go. And while we're at it, let's start with exercising. You have to plan up front for everything. Investigate what the surroundings and the amenities are, and then you adjust. Hotels have gyms. If you're staying at an Airbnb, look for gyms nearby. Maybe a swimming pool, some classes, or map out your running route. For a new gym, my recommendation is get a free guest pass. Almost every gym offers at least one free day, so you can go check it out and save some money. And then pack 1 or 2 workout outfits and a pair of sneakers, maybe a swimsuit and goggles. That way, you have motivation right there in your suitcase. Pick sneakers that can serve multiple purposes. Sneakers that you can wear to the gym and on your city tour. You'll be more inclined then to walk from place to place instead of wasting money on taxis and Ubers. When you're there for a week or 2, commit to 1 to 2 days of official exercising, such as running or gym work. And on the other days, simply incorporate movement into your day. Make it a point to walk more and skip transportation. Pick a coffee shop and walk there in the morning if the rest of your day is booked. Or walk home after that heavy dinner. Or rent a bicycle. I did this week and it was so much fun. Take the stairs. When I travel for work and stay at hotels, I would always get a room on the top floor if possible, and then take the stairs down and up. Climbing 14 flights of stairs gets the heart rate going, and it's a nice leg burner. Nutrition. Again, you need to plan up front. If you are planning your meals at home, then don't allow a vacation to break that routine. While you may not be able to prep your meals, you can at least make a few commitments with yourself even before you leave. Don't let your food intake be dictated by huge buffets and hotel or cruise ship meals. And just because you have a long flight ahead, it doesn't mean you have to eat everything that the flight attendants put in front of you. I actually often bring my own food onto the plane. Make your own schedule and stick to it. Think it through. Decide what meals are most important to you. Dinners, for example, are not huge for me. When I was in France, I wanted to splurge on morning croissants. I then compromised and had lighter dinners. But if dinner is your main meal and you know you'll be eating out, then make a decision to have a lighter lunch and maybe even skip breakfast now and then. Just because you're on vacation, there's no need to eat 3 heavy meals. Decide which meal will be the one you splurge on, and take it light on the others. Also decide what foods are important to you. Carbohydrates and fat are freely available on every street corner of this world. But high-quality protein and organic veggies are a bit more challenging to get. Instead of relying on sugar-loaded protein bars, I look for a grocery store, and I buy a plain grilled chicken, some cucumbers and carrots and some hummus that I then carry with me as a snack or keep in the fridge at the hotel. As for me, I don't need a full-blown restaurant dinner every night. In fact, it gets too much for me to the point where I miss a simple meal. So I often just pick up a few ingredients at a grocery store and make a meal out of it. Cooking not required. Trader Joe's has great options. A baguette, some cheese, a few ripe tomatoes. Yum. A perfect meal that's not heavy, and it also saves money. I do the same when I just go on a day trip, climbing or to the beach. Having food on me allows me to make better choices. Simple ingredients by themselves usually fill you up with fewer calories than complex meals that have a lot of added fat and carbs for flavor. And a great plan B for when you're on the road is, surprisingly, Starbucks. They have these new egg white bites that make a nice protein-packed breakfast option. And their oatmeal is also good. I often have it before I go climbing for energy. And the last category, your goals. That can be anything that you have made a specific goal. Maybe you're trying to improve your finances, or you're seeking to incorporate more stillness and meditation into your day. Maybe you're working on a book trying to start a side business or want to manage difficult emotions such as anger much better. Being on vacation doesn't mean your goals have to take a break. Simply take your goal with you. Here's what I do. I pick one task that I know I can easily work on during my trip. For my podcast, it's writing episodes. I can't take my recording gear, at least not yet. I don't have a mobile setup. But I can write and I can edit recorded episodes. Both of these tasks require a laptop. If my trip allows for a laptop, I will take it. Now, if I go out into the wilderness and want to disconnect from all devices, a laptop may not be something I want to take. In that case, I may decide to take a journal and handwrite my episodes. Or I could take a book that I will know will give me inspiration for new topics. Define one task related to your goal and figure out what tool you need that can come along to help you execute. If you're learning to play an instrument, it may be difficult to carry that with you, but you could take a book or watch tutorials on your computer. If you're tracking all your expenses on a spreadsheet, print a version out on paper that allows you to write them in for the time that you're out and don't have your laptop with you. If you're pursuing a sport that you cannot practice while on vacation, is there something related to it that will still help you prepare? Some basic strength and core work is beneficial for almost any sport and can be done on your hotel room floor. If you normally go to a yoga class or you follow videos at home, get creative and write yourself a small yoga routine. This will increase the likelihood that you will do your routine rather than just hoping that you will feel motivated. Once you define the one thing you will do, and you have the tool that facilitates the tasks packed, then figure out when you will do it. The time on the plane is often wasted by many people. I see them watching silly movies. I find plane time to be the most productive time. Undisturbed, tied to my seat, without distractions in the form of a nearby refrigerator or social media. I get a lot done on a plane, given I'm alert and refreshed. On the trip itself, I will usually combine an activity I enjoy with my task. For me, that's often exploring new coffee shops. I will make it a point to relax in a good cafe and will often work on my episodes there. I will consciously build downtime into my day to pursue my activity. Now, I realize this may not work for every day, but if I can find time on at least a few occasions, then I'm happy. So, I hope you find these tips helpful in keeping the momentum of your goals going while enjoying summer. Just pick one thing, the most important one, and focus on that. Summer is a great time, but I would say let's not lose focus just because it's summer. I wish you fun wherever you are, wherever you're traveling to, and stay in touch. Don't forget about my podcast, and I hope to hear from you soon. Much love.